Yo, where did all this information come from today? So, Chaos Betrayer is going to be the first. We've got a lot to look at, by the way. This is the first one. So, Chaos Betrayer is 2000. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 2 monsters from your graveyard, 1 light and 1 dark, except for Chaos Betrayer. Special summon this card in defense mode, but banish it when it leaves the field. This card is special summon to target 1 card in your opponent's graveyard and banish it. We now have a 2000 body for, I guess, a chaos monster. This isn't terrible. Just speeding up more chaos monsters isn't necessarily a bad thing, but like starting things off like this isn't great, but okay. Oh boy, what is this thing? World Regalia Demoligear? Oh boy, that's a link 3 3500 attack. Okay. 3 level 5 or higher monsters. Sure. You can only use this card's second and third names effects once per turn. Each cannot be used as link material. This link summon card is unaffected by the effects of other monsters. If this card was link summoned using 3 monsters with different types and attributes against following abilities. During your main phase, you can destroy all other cards on the field. If your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck, you can special summon 1 World Legacy from your deck. This is actually very interesting. I really like the fact that this is a 3500 body on a Link 3. I mean, the summoning conditions are a little bit harsh, but like, okay. I'm not opposed to this. This is actually pretty cute. Like, generic World Legacy support definitely intrigues me for the most part. Moving on along here, World Chalice, a Guard Dragon, Ama Daruk. 3, is this generic? 3 Link monsters. Okay. Oh boy. Must either be fusion summoned or special summoned from the extra deck by attributing the above monsters, in which case you do not use polymerization. This monster can attack all monsters your opponent controls, 1 cheats. When an attack is declared involving this monster and a link monster your opponent controls, you can banish 1 link monster with the same number of link rating from your opponent's side of the field. Destroy that link monster. If you do inflict damage to your opponent equal to that regional attack. So first up, I just want to point out that this is 3 link monsters. You can generically abuse the shit out of this with Super Poly, which, oof, good job. Oh man, this is actually good support today. Alright, moving on along. Super Quantum Mech King Blaster Magna. So, this is a Link monster. It means Link 3, okay. So, this better bring back everything. So, it's 2+ effect monsters, including a Super Quantum monster. This Link Summon card cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, and it must be made with Super Quant. So, if a Super Quantal exceeds monster with a different name for monsters you control, special summon from your extra deck to a zone this card points to, you get to draw a card. Okay, so that fixes one of the issues. And if this exceeds summon card, if a monster that this card points to is destroyed by battle, or your opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 Super Quantal with the same attribute as that monster's original attribute from your deck. So this does give me floating options as well. Okay, this is interesting support. Like, we still got a few problems with Super Quantal. I can't dog on them too hard, but like, it's not the way I wanted to go. I mean, you're still making commitment for a Link 3. If it was Link 2, I'd feel a little bit better about my life. Oh, hey. It's the T-Rex Megazord. So, this card cannot attack if it has no Xyz material. It's 2 level 7s. Once per turn, detach 1 material detach 1 material from this card to target 1 effect monster on the field to negate that monster's effects until the end of the turn. And if this card has a Super Quantal White Layers Xyz material, you can activate this effect during your opponent's turn. So you do get the ability to blink on your opponent's turn, which is pretty good. And once per turn during main phase, you can attach 1 Super Quantum from your hand or field to this card as material. This guy does get the ability to suck things up, but still 2 level 7s to make this guy. Yikes. I mean, it's cute. Mayakashi Memorial. Yo, this art is sick. So all monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack and defense for each Mayakashi in your graveyard with a different name. Send 1 face of Mayakashi control and this card to the graveyard to draw 1 card. Okay, that's cute. Manage this card and 1 card or 1 zombie monster from your graveyard, and then target 1 Mayakashi in your graveyard to summon it. So talk about neg 1s, but like, I feel like this card has a purpose. I could be wrong. Like, that seems decently okay. Incantation Creator. There was a creator? Oh. Oh. Okay. So, you can ritual summon this card with Incantation Celebration. You can only use this card's first effect once per turn each. So, during each player's main phase, you can reveal this card in your hand, discard one card, and this special summon one Invocation monsters from your graveyard, whose total level are 10, but return those monsters to the deck during the end phase. All non-ritual incantation monsters you control gain 2,000 attack, but their effects are negated. What the fuck? Oh, okay. What more do you want me to say? Like, fucking yikes. Okay. Psychic Reflector. Oh no. Psychic level 1 tuner. Let's go. Yup. If this card is almost special summon, you can add one Assault Mode Activate, or one card that specifically lists the card Assault Mode Activate in the text from your deck to your hand, except for Psychic Reflector. Reveal one Assault Mode Activate from your hand and target one card in your graveyard that specifically lists the card Assault Mode Activate in its text. So summon it, and if you do, increase its level by 4. Huh. Okay. I like me some Assault Mode Activate support. Okay. A Goki Solid Ogre. So 2 more Goki monsters. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect while this card points to a Goki monster. Once for a quick effect, target one Goki in your main monster zone except for Goki the Solid Ogre, and move that card to the main monster zone that this card points to. Huh. Alright. More generic Goki support. 2 or more Goki monsters. Gains 300 attack for each card this points to, and once per turn you contribute one monster on either player's field this card points to. This card can make a second attack. I like how it says during either player's field. We're learning. Good support. Thank you. They gave Goki something actually good that we can use. Neo Flamvell Lady. Okay, this thing has 200 defense. So, you only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. Quick effect, you can send one fire monster from your hand to the graveyard, target one card in your opponent's graveyard, and banish that card. If a card in your opponent's graveyard is banished while this card is face up on the field, you send one fire monster with 2,000 or less defense from your deck to the graveyard. So, I mean, she's a 16 body, and then you get to burn off a fire from your deck. Like, for deck fitting purposes, like, I mean, this is good for Flamvell. Like, not much else, but, like, Dino Wrestler, Gigas, they can make synchros in this deck? Oh, I guess. 1 dinosaur tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. Draculio. I mean, this is level 8. So if this card battles, your opponent cannot activate spell trap cards until the end of the damage step. While this card is face up in a monster zone, your opponent cannot target other monsters for attacks. And once per turn, target one monster your opponent controls, destroy that monster. And if this card be destroyed by a battle card effect, you can destroy one other card you control instead. Well, this 3,000 body's not going anywhere. But I mean, he's 3,000 defense, so I mean, like, inherently, like, he's not that great. Still, like, ugh. Okay. This is our tuner, right? If you tuner a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. But if you do, it cannot be used as link material except for a Dino Wrestler link monster. You can special summon one Dino Wrestler Castellet once per duel. Holy crap, they restricted that. Okay. Enjoy your once per duel effect, I guess. Claudian Aerosol. Okay. Discard one Claudian monster and target one face-up monster on the field. Place fog counters on that monster equal to the monster's level. You manage this card and one Claudian from your graveyard, special one Claudian from your deck. Yeah, I agree. What year is this? Okay, Claudian's... that's so good. Haunted Rock. If this card was set by the effect of an Altergeist card, you can activate it the turn that this card set. Okay. So if this card resolves, you send one Altergeist from your hand to the graveyard. If you want to activate the child card, send one Altergeist from your hand to the graveyard, negate its effect if you destroy it. Did we really have to give Altergeist the means to negate a trap card? Well, they can now negate evenly matched. Altergeist Dragavirion. Ooh. This is... I like the art. Okay. So, 1 tuner plus 1 more non-tuner avoids generic. This card is Synchro Summon. Monsters your opponent controls declares an attack. You can return Altergeist you control to your hand to negate that attack. This card is distributed and sent to the graveyard, and you can special summon it. If this card is distributed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon it. Why does it have that effect? Okay, whatever. Degenerate. 2 Dark Dragon monsters. Okay. Only uses cards for second effects of this card's name. Only once per turn. So during your opponent's invasion, target 1 attack position monster your opponent controls. I did not declare an attack this turn to destroy that monster. If you do inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack. If a rocket is special summoned to your side of the field while this card is engraving, special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. Yay, rocket support. Overflow Dragon. When a monster on the field is destroyed by card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then after, if this effect was activated because 2 or more monsters on the field were destroyed, you can special summon 1 Overflow token. Extenders aren't bad. I can't hate on that. Salamangreat Finnick. Oh no, more of this stuff. The Cybers you control that was special summoned from your extra deck is destroyed by battle, or your opponent's card effect while this card is in your hand or graveyard, and special summon it but banish it when they use the field. Wow. Extenders. If this card is sent to the graveyard as link material for a link 2 or higher Cybers monster, and 1 Salamangreat normal spell from your deck to your hand. We did it. How is this deck? Salamangreat are going to be amazing. Like, this is getting crazy. Cyberse Reminder. 2 level 3 monsters. Okay. So you can only use the first and second effects once per turn each. You can now special summon monsters from your extra deck the turn you activate either of this card's effects except for Cybers. So you can detach 1 material from this card, target 1 Signet spell and trap card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. If the 60 summon card is destroyed by battle, or if the 60 summon card in its owner's possession is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you can special summon 2 level 4 Cybers monsters with different names from your deck, but their effects are negated. That's amazing. All of this support today has been pretty good. Grid Sweeper. So if there's a field spell face up in the field, you special summon this card from your hand, banish this card from your graveyard, and 1 link monster you control destroy 1 card your opponent controls. Extenders. I mean, okay. Firewall Guardian. This card is sent to the graveyard as link material for a Cybers monster. You can special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. When this card, when an attack is declared involving your link monster and your opponent's link monster, banish this card from your graveyard to negate that attack, and if you do, till the end of this turn, the original attack of your opponent's monsters becomes 0, and it is unaffected by card effects except for its own. Signet Mining. Send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard to add 1 level 4 lower Cybers from your deck to your hand. Why is this a neg 1? Why? Why are we doing this? And last but not least, Assault Mode Reboot. So you contribute 1 Assault monster, special summon 1 Assault Mode monster with a different name from your deck in face-up defense mode, ignoring the summoning condition, so we get to swap out Assault modes. And banish this card from your graveyard and target any number of cards with different names in your graveyard that are either Assault Mode Activate or cards specifically as Assault Mode Activate in their text, except for Assault Reboot, and shovel them back into the deck. So, overall, like, this is, whew, what a day for information. What do you guys think about all the new stuff? Please, leave a comment down below to me what you guys think, and well, guys, do serene. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a Truffle Shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.